one of my all-time greatest meals ever. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for the stuff that I could go absolutely crazy for.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Sorgy Stories. I'm Anthony.
I am Daddy. Last week we showed you our top 5s of things to do in a city that we've been to on our Milwaukee Brewers road trip journeys, that city being
San Francisco.
We got to show you where to eat when we go to this fantastic, magical city that we have been to. San Francisco is one of the great food cities of the United States of America, with one of these places being a spot that we had one of the great surprises of our journey when we went in 2019.
It's Alioto's. Our relatives run it. They're
Yep.
like our second or third or fourth cousins. They came through Milwaukee to Denver, and they're right on the bay. Great sunset view.
Yes.
They have, for me, fish and chips and spaghetti with loads of Parmesan.
One of the greatest meals of my entire life, the Sicilian seafood stew. One of my all-time greatest meals ever. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for the stuff that I could go absolutely crazy for. I'd be chomping down like him, making all those crazy faces.
I'll chomp down on this water bottle that I can't really eat.
You're talking some of the best calamari you'll ever find. I'm looking at this menu. The seafood tower for 2.
Maine lobster, prawns, oysters, marinated octopus and mussels, known as clam chowder, the different shrimp pots, shrimp cocktail, all the different seafood pastas that I can have there. Linguine with clam sauce, big matagai, tortellini alfredo, the crab cipino. I'm going crazy with this.
This is what I have to deal with every day. Should we move on? Because
probably, otherwise
I'm gonna everybody crazy.
Yeah, this video would go about an hour just on Alioto's if we didn't move on to your number 2, which is
the bird. It has something that you can't find in the ocean. It's called chicken.
Chicken. Tweet tweet. Oh, actually more.
I would love the naked bird was just a
Their
giant
chicken
chicken tender
chicken sandwich
on 2 pieces of chicken.
Keep it simple. Normally they offer it with all these different toppings on it.
Oh, they also have the chicken biscuit, which has fried chicken on it, and then they have the apple fritter and curly fries.
Look at what's on the apple fritter.
Cinnamon maple glaze and 3 fritters, or you can buy them by the dozen. I'd take the dozen.
My wife would go off with the dozen fritters. Your mommy would go crazy on that, and I could just go for that regular chicken sandwich that they offer with their house-made apple slaw, mayonnaise, pickles. I mean, it's amazing what they've done in this really new place. But if you're talking San Francisco and you're talking sandwiches, there is one spot in the North Beach neighborhood, sort of the Little Italy there, recommended to us by one of the great Milwaukee locations of this type, and they got this kind of thing in San Francisco maybe better than any place.
Molinari Dlicatessen deli. It was recommended by Felice Glorioso, who knows nothing about delis.
Our bud from Glorioso's, that great deli here in Milwaukee. We're going to link the video up here.
Yeah.
Just world-class sandwiches that they offer, but from what I understand, this place might even blow them out of the water.
Whew. Possibly. They've got 2 prosciutto sandwiches. One from Italy, one from USA, and
for those who don't know what prosciutto is, can you explain it?
it's like the creme of ham.
If you look at all the different sandwiches that are there, they've got the Renzo Special, a prosciutto, cup of salami, milky fresh mozzarella, along with sun-dried tomatoes. I could go for the Sicilian sausage sandwich, the meatball, so many different deli sandwiches. And when you get those prosciutto sandwiches, check out what you can put on it.
The basil garlic spread?
Oh.
And
Come to Papa!
And the only, there's nothing left for him to say. He would probably go on for another.
We researched where to find the best fried chicken tenders in San Francisco, and this place is so incredibly special to you for multiple reasons.
We talked about it last week, and we'll talk about it again. Oracle Park. This time they're chicken tenders.
Right. At a game, they're chicken tenders.
It's the best deal at Oracle Park, and it comes with garlic fries. So, like, you can't go wrong with garlic fries. This is San Francisco. This is a healthy city where they actually have a fresh garden where you can just order food. They'll pick it right out of the garden right in front of you, and then they'll bring it right to you.
You're going to need that to balance out the chicken tenders and the garlic fries. Look what else they've got there besides the garlic fries.
Sheboygan bratwurst, so they're getting into brewer territory, I think.
They are, with a Sheboygan, Wisconsin-style bratwurst using a grilled sourdough bun. Sourdough bread in San Francisco, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. It's incredibly good.
I heard my finger going.
Oh, man. But it's so good. But also, crab sandwiches. They're Dungeness crab on a sourdough roll, and you can get like a bread bowl of clam chowder at a game.
Oh, wow.
Number 5 is last but not least, because we mentioned prosciutto, and this place is as good as it gets when it comes to it worldwide.
Tony's Pizza Napoletana. Their website says they're 13-time world pizza champion.
13 times they've won the prize for the best pizza in the world. And look at all the different kinds of pizza they've got. It's so rare to have one place that can do it all.
They have the original Italian with 1,000-degree coal fire. They have this original Sicilian. They've got the American style, the New York big slice, and then they have Detroit square style, New Jersey tomato pie. I didn't even know tomato pie was originated in New Jersey, unless someone just put tomato in a normal Thanksgiving pie before then. They have the grandma square pan, and for me, they've got the classic Italian, which was on a Food Network pizza challenge. They've got prosciutto, 3 cheeses, fig preserve for that sweetness, and then some balsamic reduction.
Now watch out for what I'm going after at this place.
Here we go.
The La Regina, the one that won the world championship year after year. It has sopressata, prosciutto, mozzarella, parmigiano, provolone. Oh, I could just go off with that. The prosciutto e pomodorini, which is, I think, another one you'd be interested in, which has mozz and prosciutto, cherry tomatoes and parmesan, and you'd also be going for the garlic bread. I'm looking at this place right now. You see the St. Anthony pizza, which of course I would have to have just because of you.
I mean, you've got all the different Sicilian pizzas.
J Pizza.
Oh my God!
Mommy
The
Pizza.
spicy grandma pizza.
We got New Haven garlic pizza.
Oh my God.
You all get this is
Exactly.
as I said last week. This is what I have to do
It's bonkers.
every day. Every day when we're researching this stuff. She say that every episode. Let's bleep that out this episode. Next episode, maybe it'll be bleeped. Who knows?
No, it's a nice G-rated commentary. Speaking of G-rated food commentary, my top 5. Look where we're going for this, right in the sort of the same neighborhood as.
Right next to a couple of places,
Including?
Alioto's, and the best of all, McDonald's.
No. No. It is the Boudin Bakery Cafe, home of the mother dough flagship of one of the biggest sourdough bread makers in the United States of America, if not the world. And at this place, you can get their fresh sourdough on so many different really cool options. Crab sandwiches.
Okay.
That's my department. A clam chowder bread bowl, like what we've talked about at Oracle Park. Sourdough tacos.
Okay.
That could be intriguing. Look at all the different options you've got there, too.
Yeah, so ham and cheese sandwich, waffle, sourdough French toast, grilled cheese.
Think of like some of the freshest bread you've ever eaten in your life.
I don't
with a
like
grilled
sourdough
cheese.
though. I don't like sourdough.
You don't?
Yeah, we tried it from the airport, and I didn't like it that much.
Wow. I'm surprised. Number 2, we are taking you back to the Chinatown neighborhood that we did a couple of previews of last week, and we went there back in 2019 on our Milwaukee Brewers West Coast road trip, and we went to one of the great dim sum restaurants in the United States, one of the first ones in San Francisco. We're going to preview a couple of other ones that we're looking at. Number 2 is a place called Dol Ho, right?
Wow, that's fine. It's fine, but yeah,
Dim sum. Did you understand what sort of dim sum is?
kind of what we had there wasn't that good last time.
Oh, I disagree. The pork buns were world class. It's basically Chinese savory snack food.
Yes,
Is what it is. Just like a whole, like for a meal, you get a whole bunch of different snacks, if you will. But it's all different type of stuff. And what's really cool about this place, you have a lot of native Chinese people who have moved to the United States, live in that Chinatown neighborhood. This is where they go. It's to go. It's a diner kind of place, if you would. But you can sometimes get some of the best cuisine at a spot like this. I mean, I'm talking like some of the dumplings that are, all the different types of dumplings that they offer. But this place, shark dumpling. Dirty looks about shark dumpling. Chicken feet, fried shrimp balls and shrimp crepes.
When he said chicken feet, yeah, so I called my grandma telling her that this place had chicken feet, and she was just like, good for your daddy. She's like, I think that's something your daddy would like. For me, they have chicken buns, custard sweet buns, sticky rice with chicken, and regular
Crepes.
crepes. That sounds very fancy.
It is, but they make a Chinese version of it as well.
And we be
Shall we stay in the same neighborhood? I think we're going.
only about a couple blocks away from the last place.
And look who ate at this place. It's called
Great Eastern Restaurant. The 44th President of the United States,
Yep.
Barack Obama, ate there in 2012, right after he was re-elected president.
It has been ranked by Timeout.com as the best dim sum in Chinatown. The pork buns and the chicken buns, I gotta go after those like crazy. The steamed pork and shrimp dumplings. Bitter melon beef dumplings, I think, would be a very intriguing taste. As well as the deep fried pumpkin. What are you gonna be eating at this place, bud?
Deep fried chicken, orange chicken, and egg yolk custard ball.
Oh, I think you might like it.
Egg yolk?
That's what they make frozen custard out of. Egg yolk.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
knew?
they make some of your best dessert options.
Yeah.
Number 4, look at this concept that they've come up with for this restaurant.
The Old Skool Cafe, y'all.
But this is such an amazingly cool concept for a restaurant. It is run by at-risk youth in the San Francisco area and run by young adults there. And look at what they particularly do to help them.
They specifically find and train young people to do all those jobs like being hosts, servers, chefs, entertainers, and then they learn leadership skills. And often San Francisco's top like chefs and cooks will come there and teach them like culinary techniques and what to make and how to make it and all that.
Including what Daddy's going after for their Sunday brunch, their chicken and waffles and their eggs. You probably enjoy that as well. Actually, that is more of what you'd be going after, along with
mac and cheese, garlic mashed potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes, but maybe the healthy garlic will be better with it. And then bread pudding, brownies, and cheesecake. For you, they have
the shrimp and grits, the gumbo, the short ribs.
the Goomba Gumbo that you make.
Oh, a little bit different. This is a little spicier. It's more New Orleans style type of gumbo. And speaking of garlic, that's the theme at my number 5 and our final restaurant in North Beach. What do you think it's called? What do you see that it's called?
The Stinking Rose, which maybe smells like his frozen spinach that stinks up.
It's not spinach. It stinks of garlic.
Oh, do garlic smells like that?
I wouldn't say it smells bad.
It doesn't smell bad. It smells nice.
If it's too much garlic, it might asphyxiate you.
Yeah.
So there's that. There could be that danger at this place, but I'm willing to try it because the food there is so good. Look at what options you've got.
Chicken Alfredo, roasted garlic chicken, spaghetti with butter and cheese pizza.
But the different menu options that are at this place, they have so many different types of things. They specialize in a bit of a Bubba Gump shrimp type of tradition, where you take an entire tureen of seafood, whether it's shrimp or whether it's all different types of seafood, and just boil it in a gajillion pounds of garlic. Oh, come to Papa. And then you get into some of the other entrees they have there. Dungeness killer crab in garlic sauce. I mean, you can have a 4-person sharing feast of garlic. You better bring your wallet. $130.
What is
And then look at the garlic chicken that's there.
for $30? By the way.
Oh, it's expensive in San Francisco. You gotta understand that. But look at how many cloves of garlic are in this thing.
40. How many? I don't even know what a clove is. I know what a 4-leaf clover is, but not.
Basically, think enough cloves of garlic to cover your face.
No, that sounds disgusting.
Oh, it's good.
I'll be like
it's
going.
good.
That'd be really disgusting.
And they even put like 30 cloves of garlic on a pizza, a chicken pizza. Oh, this place sounds amazing, amazingly good. I can't now wait.
Pork with fresh spaghetti and garlic meatballs. Garlic meatballs.
Garlic
Are you
meatballs.
kidding me?
Garlic meatballs.
I see y'all later. I'm out.
I promise I haven't had any of it yet tonight, so I'm not
can't deal with this
asphyxiating you during this, and I will bring breath mints.
Okay.
I will bring
happy.
breath
Mommy
mints.
will be happy.
Yes, absolutely.
I won't. My nose is like super sensitive.
Now, we are going to be heading on our next game plan to a place that might, I guess, clear up your system after all that garlic. We're going to be going to the rarefied air of
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, as perfectly said by John Denver.
100% to go see when we go see the Brewers play the Colorado Rockies. We're going to preview that trip with the top 5s of things to do and spots to eat in Denver. What should people do to get more content, to check that out and more?
Go like, subscribe, hit that bell, ding, ding, ding.
And share this stuff with all the people you love. Show them our good stuff.
Got a comment too. Do you like a million cloves of garlic? What's your favorite San Francisco restaurant? If you've been there, if you haven't, where do you want to go? And let's just come up with something super random. Do you have a mouse pad?
Does your mouse eat garlic? No. For little buddy, I am this garlic crazy daddy. Can you take us out?
So long from Georgie Story Studios, y'all.
Hashtag Team Garlic.
See ya. Hashtag no team, too much garlic. Hashtag team garlic, but not too much garlic.